Hi there, welcome back to the channel. So I'm kind of excited because I've got a new song right now that I'm just going to debut here to start the recording process. I'm going to start with, getting the Zoom set up, recording a live version of the tune to a click track or a metronome, and then starting the drum pattern, the guitars, vocals, bass, the whole thing, my usual thing. And because I'm trying to get to I usually make 10-song records. That's what people used to do. I know that the record format is dead or whatever, and it's all singles now. But I just sort of, maybe I'm accumulating 10 singles. I don't know. That's just how it used to always be. You had 5 songs on one side and 5 songs on the other, and I like that format. It's a good way to tell a story, if you're trying to tell a story. And I'm starting to think that I'm beginning to tell a story. All these songs, especially the last 3. And there's another one after this one that's kind of in the same theme, because I've already got another one ready after this one, which is exactly what needs to happen. And then I got to get 3 more. So that's my goal. I'm going to try to wrap this at the beginning of the first quarter of 2022. And I was thinking about it. It's like, if I just keep going, and now I've actually got 2 songs. So then I only need 8, 9, and 10. And I just feel like if I just keep doing a song and then thinking, okay, I'm going to start another one as soon as this one is done, even if I don't have it written, somehow I feel like it's going to be there. I don't know why. It may be wishful thinking. But I just feel like if I just keep working hard and I don't stop and wait for inspiration, the inspiration will continue to come. If I stop and wait, I've stopped and waited, Who knows what will happen next. So I just feel like I'm on the press forward path, and the resolution for 2022 is just not more work and not driving yourself into the ground with it, but just don't let up, don't get tired. Alright, so the idea of this tune, and I'm just experimenting with like tones, and it's going to be like played hard, but right now it's going to be pretty clean just so you can hear the song. I always think of a song as if you can't play it on an acoustic guitar and like sell it as a tune, it's not going to be a great song. And today, it's still so early in the process, and what usually happens is I get more ideas as I go along. And so I haven't set an arrangement or anything. I'm just going to play the parts. And the song's kind of different because it started off, I've got like a verse, I've got a chorus, and now it's kind of going back, and they're kind of like glued together. Like they don't, because like when you write a song, it's not like you plan it out. You just start writing it, and then you start going, okay, this song wants to do this, so I need to come up with an arrangement that's interesting to match up with that. And what this song wants to do is just kind of flow from verse to chorus, kind of like as one continuous thing. And it was hard to interject a new part into those 2 parts that would fit. And so then I found this other part that was just musical at first before I came up with a vocal melody that was so cool, and it was like hypnotic. And so I thought, some of my favorite songs will have one thing going for the majority of the tune, 2/3 of the song or 3/4 of the song will have one thing going, like a verse and a chorus that you recognize. And then at the end, there's like some new part that emerges. It's almost like the song Mach 2. It's got like a new melody and a new thing, but all goes with that original song. And you outro with it. You ride that new melody line all the way out to the end of the song. You could even fade to fade on it, which is, I don't typically do that. I typically find an ending, like a concert ending every time, where it ends on the or whatever note it is, and that's the end of the song. Everybody finishes with a concert, not the concert ending where you're building it up and vamping, but the ending that makes a true ending. Like, think about when you watch your bands have to lip sync on live television. Back in the day, it was like Top of the Pops if you're in Europe, and in America it was like Solid Gold and American Bandstand. Well, if you had a fade song, which most songs in that era did fade, a lot of them did, the song fades with the chorus, and everybody has to kind of play out, and then they just sort of stop, and then here comes the host, and everybody's clapping. But the song just didn't go anywhere. It just faded because they were playing to a recording. So this is one of those songs you could even do that with. You could do a fade. I don't know. I always end up wanting to end a song for some reason. A fade feels like a cop-out. But a fade is actually really cool. There's certain songs that if you do it right, the fade is really cool. You just kind of, as the songs continue to go, you just fade away. This might be the one. I'll let you guys help me decide. So here's what we're gonna do. I thought I had all the lyrics in here because in my mind I'd written them all down, but I have kind of gotten a theme together, and the verse and the chorus. And like I said, they sort of sit together, and they almost don't work. One doesn't work without the other. Like they're interconnected, which was a bit of a Rubik's Cube in the writing process, trying to figure out how to get that other part in. And I think I figured out a way so that the song didn't end up getting stuck, you know, and not having a full, like sometimes songs get stuck, and you'll hear them and you'll be like, man, that is the coolest opening, or it's got the coolest verse, the coolest little bit there, but just doesn't fully, you know, flourish as a tune. And I didn't want that to happen, so I'm excited about this outro idea. But as far as the content of the tune, it's following along with the last two songs. It's kind of like like I said, a trilogy. I wrote a song called We Know Them after reading all these crazy books, John Keel, different writers about the paranormal, about okay, the camera just weirded out. Like I said, I think I might have to get a new camera soon, so I'm going to need some luckily it's Christmas time, so I can accumulate some funds. Maybe I got some money or something from someone, and I can buy a new one. All right, so because that thing it's gonna go, I can tell. These things last, you know, only so long. Especially I use it all the time. All right, so here we go. Here's the tune. It's not gonna be great, but I'm gonna do the verse and the chorus, let you see that, and then I'll introduce the outro, and I'll maybe get to what I'm gonna do on drums, or I'm hoping to do on drums. All right, here we go. Here's the verse and chorus together. I can remember everything. So as you can see, the verse and chorus are connected like completely. So it's like, let me turn this down maybe just a little. Can remember everything. So after the chorus, after the verse and chorus that are connected, it's always like. Oh, Yeah, so when you come off the oh, Dorado, can't remember anything. So they kind of, it's just, connected in a circle. So I was thinking when I come back to the A minor, I'll do like some kind of solo bit, musical interlude. A chorus, another chorus after the little solo interlude thing. So it would be like some kind of chorus on this music, some kind of like, solo bit on this music. And then the chorus after the solo bit, here comes this would be the third chorus. So it'd be like, oh, I can feel it come. So I do that one more time through, and then I'm going to land on the A minor to go like the can't remember anything. So here we go. Except I won't sing, I'll come off that chorus. And then I could have it die like dun dun blah, like it's the end of the song. And then write, maybe a 4 count, so it's like that sounded like really hypnotic, and I was thinking going to that would really like open things up. And I'm just making some blah 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 words up to get the melody together, because I'll have some lyrics right there, and then I'm gonna have a really some kind of amazing guitar thing going that'll just build. So one more time, let me just put all the parts together so you can. I know this seems like a disaster, and you're like, what kind of song is this? But I can see it, I can hear it in my head. I don't know if I've come across with it yet, but I can hear it, the song. All right, here we go. I can remember. Wait, hold on, here we go. One more time. And I'm not going to say I'm going to say just can't remember. Can't remember anything, Can't remember anything, No. So the second time I'm going to say, I can remember anything, cold dust. Oh, I can feel it come. Right. Right, one more time, I'm going to do this properly. Can remember everything, can remember everything, your touch. Oh, I can feel like you. Something like that. Okay, so I've got a lot of work to do, and luckily I've got some time to do it. You know what, real quick though, really quickly, let's just see what would happen on the drums. Okay, so what I'm picturing in that opening bit is like a I can remember everything. Oh. So it's like, just picture that taken off. Get a beat together. So it's like, one. I can remember. I can't remember. Something like that. And the guitars are gonna be clean-ish, but ragged and jagged. I'll probably have my 18-watt, together for it, plus the deluxe. The deluxe makes amazing lead time. It's gonna be fun. But I hope you can feel. I'm starting to worry that there's nothing to the song, but what are you gonna do? You gotta try. All right, next time.